Welcome back to the show. It is Friday morning, and of course, that means that we have our normal things. It's overcast outside. It definitely is raining. And according to several meteorologists, they say probably by this week coming up, we're going to have our first major snowstorm in a country. I don't know if it's directly going to affect Connecticut or anything, but just be aware we have snow coming to parts of the United States probably by next week of significance. So, just be aware of that. Now, also we need to deal with the wonderful features of getting people to know we are live, of course. Right now, I see 2 on here. And there we go. Finally, the computer is catching up with Nightbus, catching up with its homework assignments. And very interesting, though, the way things are transpiring for the channel. There's several tarot card readers that pointed out those. You can catch those in the tarot section of our Discord. Now, by the way, you wonder why I don't actually have a button pre-programmed strictly to out of the Discord automatically. And the reason we don't is because it changed the Discord so much, the channel link so much, that because we're trying to keep our Discord safe. We are trying to grow the Discord, but we are trying to do it in a slow, gradual way, bringing people in as we know them, so we don't get a sudden flood of people showing up and overwhelming all of our mods, trying to sort through all the new people coming in. Last night's show was excellent. We covered a lot of topics. We covered a lot of things. Besides the woman's perspective, we covered that, which was fun. We had Megan Fox come on. She kind of definitely livened up things for everybody. Tommy R came by. Other many famous people showed up on the Discord, and it was a good show. And let's have another one of those good shows. I can't type on my real account. Your mods stand me. For what's your real name then? What's your real name? You know, you gotta... Can't type on my real account because they... Okay, what does that mean? Let's see. So who are you? Let's start with the basics. It was Anthony Freeman. I don't know who that is. But let's get to opening the panel, ending in QEQ. We're gonna have, we got a lot of people that had a good time last night. I am very happy with that. Last night was a great show. We reached out to a ton of people. And, we achieved a lot of new people coming in, and new people have been enjoying the content. So I don't know who Anthony Fremont is. I'm MicheleMarieDalene, that's who I am. I still don't know who that is. I still don't know who that is. Guys, First of all, let's get one thing clear. Before I came on this morning, I looked at the blocked list, and there was no new names blocked. Okay, so we did check that. Me and Lummy went through and looked at it before we even came on. We're not going to get rid of all of our mods. That would be a very bad idea.
Oh, yeah!
Unfortunately. Again, I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's an actor, singer, comedian. I don't know anything about that name. And so I asked you who they were, and you won't even tell me. Which means you probably don't even know who they are yourself. Yeah, you probably don't even know who they are yourself. Pathetic. One of the most important things that this channel does is we like to bring people together. I'm just going to just take care of one thing over on the other screen here. Because I accidentally popped open another YouTube studio window and it's covering my data. I need to see that. Come on, cursor. Close this extra pop-out window. Come on. Thank you. That's better. So, I don't know who that is. How you doing? I'm sorry, that's not going to happen either. The thing I want to do is I want to remind everybody that I want to see this channel be quite a bit different than what YouTube has been pushing lately as the general common denominator of bullshit content. This is a channel that aims towards having good conversations with good people, that treats people properly. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep working on better content. That's what we're going to do. This channel is not just one of those drama troll channels that goes out there and creates problems. And we're not going to do that. I hate drama. I hate the bullshit. And I hate the craziness. And I want to see this channel be a place where people can come and feel good about themselves. Something YouTube doesn't seem to encourage much lately. Oh, well now finally I'm giving some details. Thank you. Well, I mean, there really were real cheers and clapping when they recorded it. So those people were real. They've just been immortalized in digital content. That's all. And that's the reality when you don't actually have room for a physically large live studio audience, and you're in a small room that's only about 12 by 12, and you're trying to get all this stuff done. Sometimes you need a little help from your digital friends. My name is MicheleMarieDalene. I'm the North American Snow Queen. I don't know which region this man is you're talking about, but I'll tell you what. This winter, La Nina has gone to bed. It's been around for 3 years, and next year I'm coming back, and we're going to kick some serious weather ass.
Oh yeah!
And we are going to make winters great again.
Oh yeah!
Get your snow tires ready, your snow shovels ready, and all your snow equipment ready, because I'm kicking ass and I'm not taking names. That's just what I do, guys. My season is only 3 months long. So, during the other 9 months, I'm just an everyday person sitting in a chair doing a YouTube channel. But from December until March, that is when I am at my peak. That is when I am at the top of my game. And that is when I make winter great again. Hey, Krista, how you doing? Now, we had a great show last night, like I said. I really want to kind of continue those kind of shows. Megan Fox was really nice to have on. We did a pretty good job keeping the content real and focusing on real issues and real concepts. So that's the kind of program I like to have, where we can cover things good and bad that are really real, if you know what I'm saying. I'm glad you know you're doing okay, Krista. Welcome to the show. So it's overcast, it's rainy, it's soggy out there. Rusty's in the house somewhere. The old cat is doing fine, but I think he's a little lonely. Because, like, he likes to lay on the chair by the window. I brought him in the bedroom this morning for a little bit. And right now he's just came over to me. I'm petting his fur right now as we look on. Coming up, Rusty. Oh my God, you're heavy. Oh. Yeah. Been sticking your ears a lot, kitty. You got mites in them or something? Should check. Let me look. See if he's got ear mites. No, I don't see anything in this ear. I do see something in this ear, Rusty. Let me look. Looks like a wax buildup. I'll take care of it later. So, like I said, Rusty here, I think, misses having other cats around him. I've been saying that for a while, that I was thinking about getting a second kitty cat. I think that would be good for Rusty to have a younger cat. Because, I mean, I think he's a good cat overall. Since we don't have the Rusty cam over here, right? I did that again. Let's switch the camera back onto me. I don't know why it does that. Every so often. Come on, Rusty, what are you doing? Good cat. For some reason, every so often, the OBS will crash. Don't know why. Unless you change something in the software. Does anybody know who some of these people are? This just seems like this is kind of a weird person comment. whoever you are, take a time out. Take a break. Okay. Exactly what I was afraid of. All mods will need to keep an eye on things, make sure that we don't let these people try to ruin what is a good thing for everybody. We've been working hard to make better content, to grow this channel in a way that's better. Misty wants to go outside. So I'll be right back. But just think about it a second. Let the cat out. Let's go out. Hold on a minute. Come on up my table, Rusty. Come on, let's go. Okay, so let's turn the virtual camera on. I've had to switch that on. Okay. So, alright, I'm back. Good idea, Leo. Thank you. Now, by the way, I noticed sometimes the computer will crash. OBS will crash. Not the computer, but it's just really weird. And I wonder what causes OBS to go wrong. I think sometimes it's your upfeed that does it. I think that Tunnel Bear is having some slight problems. I mean, you got good packets going out. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Leo, it's a whole bunch of different people all kind of joined up as a cowbell trying to do all these terrible things to other people's channels. Because we all know that a lot of them wish that they could be as successful as me. But let me speak about this real quick, even though it is kind of drama related. And we all know what you think of that, right? Oh yeah, hit the wrong button in the process. Oh yeah, hit the wrong button by mistake. The fact of the matter is, guys, there's a lot of YouTube channels that don't have what it takes to be successful. It's true though. I'm sorry. It's true. There's just some channels that don't have what it takes. And so when you see channels that do well, they're jealous. And they want that. So I figured the only way to make them successful is to sabotage other good content creators.
Oh yeah!
Thank you, Leo. Much appreciated. That's a nice thing to say, I think. The panel is open for those who have the link ending in QEQ. QEQ, quiet, expressive, and quirky, and that's the last 3 letters of the Google Meets link. Just gained another sub this morning. Congratulations, Krista. Glad to know that you are still growing. Rick Berry's here. Welcome to the show, Rick. I hope things are okay on your side of the neck of the woods. How you doing, Fitzgerald Star? Bianca, how you doing? Okay, I got Noodles wants to come up now. I didn't even hear that, but I just saw it on the screen, so I'll get him on here. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Michelle. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good. So first I want to tell you did an amazing job last night with that live stream, Michelle. That's what I thought it would be, and you did a great job, Michelle. You didn't need me. You ran it yourself. You did an awesome job.
Yeah.
I was really proud of you.
I think it definitely went really well when Megan Fox joined us. I think that really also was kind of like the nice frosting on a very nice cake.
Yeah, but Michelle, you got to remember that Megan Fox is like the American JoJo, constantly drunk, lots of loose teeth, and probably has committed multiple felonies.
Oh yeah, Mojo was on the beginning of the panel too, so Mojo was there also.
Yeah. So also, I want to point out that John and Lolly are now targeting Krista. I think you should bring that to light, Michelle, and allow people to understand that, hey, listen, John's now stalking Krista and her kids. Lolly's stalking Krista and her kids. Krista, I would stay away from these people. I did not introduce you to them. Michelle did. Michelle told you to go over there and hang out with them, not me. Right, Michelle?
Right. Well, I guess that's a topic we could cover. I was hoping not to get too much into that, about the dangers of social media, but I guess we need to bring that. Michelle Marie and Tina's shut up, whoever you are. Get rid of this person, guys. Thank you. Now, first of all, Noodles, let's talk about the dangers of social media. You and I have been on it now for a while. We've seen it. We have developed YouTube smarts, I think, from the hard way. Is there anything that new prospective people wanting to get involved with YouTube, Twitch, Kick,
Let me explain this. You know how you're disabled, Michelle? You know how you're disabled? Krista's disabled. Leo's disabled. You know, all these people that are disabled here, there's a lot of disabled people here, guys. But you got to remember, there's also mentally handicapped people who are considered mentally handicapped, but also are mentally should be institutionalized because of their mental handicaps. And they're here, and you don't know who you're talking to until it starts getting real for you.
Right. And
there's a lot of crazy people here.
The thing is since the mental institutions, such as asylums, in the 1980s were pretty much phased out, a lot of them are roaming the streets now. And they're not getting proper mental health care. So yeah, they're going to take it to social media because they find out it's a convenient soapbox for them to spout their hatred and the vitriol and to create harm because they realize that there's no one out there, for the most part, that's going to stop them. And
I remember back in the day, Michelle, people used to say, well, that doesn't happen in my town. That doesn't happen where I live. Guys, if you're involved in social media, it can happen wherever you live now. It doesn't. You don't have to live in a certain town to be safe anymore. You're not safe from these people. Absolutely. They have access to everything, and they'll terrorize you with the police, and the police will do nothing about it. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, the police can't do anything about it now because right now we don't have the kind of they don't have the tools. Most small town police departments don't even have the tools to even begin the process of rounding up these problems. They don't have the funds, they don't have the training, they don't. And so the thing is that individuals, whoever you are, need to be aware of this and practice, care and caution to make sure that you don't make yourself a target for these bad people. How you doing?
Cindy Lopez and Gag
Cindy?
were over there Cindy Lopez and Geg were over there egging Krista on to do something to my car, egging Lolly on. So you do whatever you want, Michelle. But
yeah, but remember though,
right
Noodles, there's a fake Krista running around. This is there are fake Michelle's running around and fake Noodles running around, causing all this mayhem.
No, Michelle, no. I'm telling you, you don't want to have anything to do with these people. All of a sudden, these people are going to show up, Michelle. I'm telling you, they're going to show up out of the blue.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying this is
Get Cindy Lopez out of here. I'm telling you, Michelle. I'm telling you.
Well, she's here. She said hi. I would respectfully say hi to her,
Right.
but she's not going to get a wrench anyway.
You right. You have fun with that, Michelle.
Yeah.
Just like I told you about Lolly.
Right. Well, as far as Lolly goes, she said to me on Twitter, "Oh, Noodles is still giving you the Kool-Aid stuff about me and other people," and it's like she doesn't understand that. First of all, her own messages that she's been sending to me on Twitter are kind of questionable as well, and I think there's a lot of misunderstandings about what's going on, and the fake Michelles, the fake Kristas, the fake people are, again, making it worse because they're going out there and they're spreading lies and misinformation.
Well, Cindy, I have the screenshots. I was there yesterday. That wasn't you, Cindy. There's people over there pretending to be you, pretending to be Geg.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to argue who was there or who's not. I'm just saying this is people out there.
I'm just telling you, they followed Krista here, Michelle. I'm telling you.
I was going to say if anyone, this is advice for anybody.
Yes,
if you're going to start a YouTube channel.
You're making my break longer. Thank you.
You were there yesterday on your panel.
And Michelle, Cindy Lopez referred to me as dumb. I sent you the screenshots yesterday, Michelle. I sent you all the screenshots yesterday. You saw them. You know I'm not lying to you.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't on a panel with anyone else. Was not on a panel with Cindy. She didn't even have the link to the panel.
Yeah, why is she showing up right now? Why all of a sudden are these people showing up? The next person to show up is going to be Geg. Watch.
Well, that's fine. I could use the viewers, but I don't need
but Michelle,
to have
you just told me that you were concerned about Krista. You brought Krista to Lolly. Just remember that. Not me. And then you didn't want Lolly around anymore, and now I'm telling you about these people. You do whatever you want.
Okay. Well, here's my question. Okay. Why?
Just remember I told you.
I was just trying to say is why are these people even doing this stuff? What do they gain out of this? What's their modus operandi? What's the reason
They're
for
trolls,
this?
Michelle, but they like fucking with people, Michelle. They like fucking with channels, Michelle. You notice that these people that have been on YouTube for 16 plus years with no goddamn content, they have no content whatsoever, but they know everything about everybody, Michelle. They know everything about everybody. Why do you think that is?
Well, the thing is, though, is I think that right now there's a lot of people with too much time on their hands, definitely, and I think people are kind of not aware that, that's why I don't do many live streams anymore, except the morning show and sometimes occasionally night show. Is the fact is that I have things that I need to do that often are outside of YouTube.
Maybe I can get the screenshot brought up for Cindy so Cindy can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can do it.
Yeah. And I really kind of would like to see, this channel to continue to be a place that is a safe environment for most people. But I'll be honest, I know that YouTube in general is no longer a safe environment. Because YouTube itself does not help protect the content creators from predatory action of other people.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube has basically thrown us to the wolves, and that's the truth, guys. The tools that they have for reporting incidents often fall on deaf ears, and they don't listen to us. When we report something is wrong, they don't act on it. You've seen that.
Well, Michelle, you have the screenshots. You have the screenshots in your Discord. You can just show them.
Yeah, but
you can show Cindy
on Twitter. You can show
Why don't you bring them up?
But Twitter, don't forget, does not really give you the ability to upload a video clip.
All right, thank you. Can I get one spot?
I mean, if you ever have a problem on your stream and they're trying to use your stream against you, and you go to Team YouTube, there's no way to upload a video directly to Team YouTube and say, this is what so-and-so accused me of. Here's where they were saying some nasty crap in my comment section when I was live. And that, I think that there needs to be more tools available for content creators as well. Like me and Megan talked about last night. The yellow dollar sign thing. Okay, I'll just bring this up again. I know, I beat it to death. Because hopefully some YouTube designer will take a look at what I'm saying as a piece of advice. Monetize channels.
Ask Holly Undead. Ask Holly Undead how money hungry Cindy Lopez is. Ask Holly Undead.
Okay, let me finish. Okay. Is like we said, is YouTube, I understand why you have the limited dollar sign things on your live stream things. I don't like it very much. But what you should do is let the ads run, and then after you review it, just put the money aside, and if it is valid, give us the revenue, because it is our money. Okay? If the video really is not appropriate, then you keep the pocket change, and nobody goes home angry. That's the way it should be. It would be very easy for them to add a few features to the software to do that. It wouldn't take them much time. A couple variables to be added into your program. You can store...
Leo, would you like me to send you the screenshots of Cindy Lopez over at Lolly Cunningham's?
No,
Leo, and maybe you can explain to people. Maybe you can read it in the chat, Leo, word for word, what Cindy Lopez in Lolly Cunningham's chat said.
What's that?
Okay. I'm gonna send the screenshots of what Cindy Lopez was saying over at MicheleMarieDalene's when they were trying to convince Krista to plug my tailpipe full of potatoes, and trying to get Krista to call a tow truck. Hold on.
I don't know, guys. I'm just saying it's noodles. As far as what's going on right now is I find it very uncomfortable, because the fact is that these people are using the same old stuff every friggin' time. It doesn't change. They're not... The content that's being created by these people is so irritating. They have to keep listening to it.
Oh, really, Leo? Really?
See, they sent them to me. Andrew. Hey, Andrew, why don't you come up on the panel? It's the last public link, QEQ, if you want to join us. I'd love to have you and Bianca come up. If you guys can make it up here. She doesn't have the link to our panel.
You know what, Seasons, you know what? She should get up here. And I'm going to tell you something right now. She should condemn Lolly Cunningham for what she's doing. Lolly Cunningham can find out if it's really Cindy Lopez making those comments. So either it's Lolly Cunningham creating that account and writing those horrible things, or it's actually Cindy Lopez. Now, the one person that could tell if it was Cindy Lopez or not, besides Lolly, is Krista.
Yeah. I don't... As far as Lolly goes, I did offer an opportunity to come up on a private panel to discuss things, and she kind of.
I want to call out the drunk JoJo. I want to call out this drunk JoJo. JoJo, why would you ask me about my channel? Why would you ask me about my channel? So ask me what happened. So what are you talking about? It's still there. And you're like, oh, what did you mean, JoJo? What was lost in translation, JoJo?
It is JoJo. Michelle, do you have
JoJo the drunk shit stirrer? Go ahead, JoJo. What else, JoJo? Why don't you and Cindy Lopez go hang out with Lolly Cunningham and her fat husband?
Where's Mojo?
Go ahead.
JoJo, I don't see it right here. The person has 244 subscribers. So that is really the Cindy Lopez. Does she have 244 subscribers? Because I really don't know who Cindy Lopez is.
No, Michelle, I'm not talking about that Cindy Lopez. I'm talking about the Cindy Lopez that was on Lolly's channel. If that was a fake Cindy Lopez, I'd be pissed. Because guess what? They have Cindy Lopez saying some horrible shit over there. Horrible shit.
Bianca, why don't you come
and
up
I'm telling you right now, Cindy, if you're mad, you know who you should be mad at, Cindy? The person who runs that channel, the person that could check to verify if it was really you. Because she had a very long conversation with you, Cindy. A very long conversation.
Well, I'd like to see Bianca come up on the panel, too. If she can make it up here. And, of course, Mojo, JoJo. I don't even see her in the side chat, but if you want to come up, too, you can. You all have the link. Andrew said it'll be up here in about 30 minutes. So basically what it is I'm hearing about comments on another channel. I have no idea because I don't watch Lolly and John's channels. Because I'm not.
What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to point out, Michelle, okay, is that there's a fake Krista going around. We all know it. Okay, there's a fake Krista starting to search shit. Is there a fake Cindy? Is this how they want it to play out? Do they want me to take screenshots of Cindy Lopez and Lolly Cunningham verifying it's Cindy Lopez and all this crap? You want me to do that? Cindy, you better have a talk with your girlfriend, Lolly. That's what you should do.
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't even watch Lolly and John's channels. I don't care to. I've got a life outside of YouTube, guys. I have a life outside of YouTube. I don't have time to play Inspector Pikachu to find out everything that's going on here. YouTube is not my only thing I do every day. So trying to play Inspector Pikachu or Nancy Drew and trying to find out every detail about every social media channel, but basically
Michelle, we're trying to share awareness to certain people out there that there are a bunch of fake accounts running around. This was happening with me. Michelle, no. Michelle, when this was happening to me, nobody stepped in and said anything. Nobody stepped in and said anything. I'm saying it right now. That people are using certain people's names over here to say despicable things.
I know.
Okay?
That. I know that.
And it's all happening. It is all happening over at Lolly Cunningham's. Okay? That's it. That's all I wanted to prove. I proved my point. Thank you.
But you know what's important?
And when it was happening to me, Michelle, no one cared. Nobody cared. They just said, "Oh, fuck Noodles. There he is. There he is. What a scumbag."
No, stop. I'm talking. Okay. The YouTube has got to find a way to crack down on this and making sure that everybody's name is unique. And watch out for Nicolites, just like you can on IRC. This is ridiculous, YouTube.
Okay, but Michelle, my point again is that the only people that can verify that are people with wrenches, okay? So, for instance, Lolly Cunningham having this despicable conversation with this woman, Cindy Lopez, okay? So I'm going to say it again. Cindy Lopez was over there. I don't know if it's a Cindy Lopez that I talked to, but it's the same avatar, and it's got a wrench, okay? And the only person over there, the only people that can verify this is the person who runs the channel and their mods, okay?
All right.
And guess what? Guess what? No one verified it. I wonder why.
Here's my question I want to ask you. How can YouTube better get rid of the doppelgangers, the fakes? How can they do that? What is the best way they should do? Should they look for Nick collisions? should they go ahead by going based on their IP address and or their email addresses and only allow one account per email, which would make sense?
Michelle, they can't even listen. I get privacy strikes to my channel from people with fucking. It specifically says don't use a fake name, don't use an alias, don't use us. They do it anyway. YouTube doesn't look at that. You got to force YouTube to look at that.
Well,
how do you do that?
YouTube itself has got a bit of a problem because they allow a regular person to have up to 10 account names, and that's where the trouble starts. YouTube, you gotta get your act together because you're screwing yourselves and you're screwing the content creators that put their best work forward. And I mean, really.
Michelle, YouTube knows what it's doing. YouTube is doing this on purpose, Michelle. Trust me. I mean, think about it, Michelle. They give people the option.
It's affecting their stock value, and it's affecting their reputation with the community. Right now,
Michelle,
Google's
YouTube
already
has a monopoly on everything. Who's telling YouTube what to do?
And the Department of Justice. Okay, YouTube, especially right now, has got to make sure it keeps its nose clean because they already are in trouble with the government for monopolistic practices and for what was going on with advertising misuse. This is something that YouTube has got a problem with already. But protecting what is their important content creator, all content creators, we are wanting to keep the lights on for Google. Is if we ever get mad enough and we walk out, YouTube is fucked. Big time.
No, it isn't, Michelle, because you want to know who will hop onto YouTube? HBO, CNN, and people will still watch. I'm telling you.
That's exactly who's coming on the platform is they're hiring more and more for the YouTube cable TV package, these big channels. YouTube is no longer what it used to be. It used to be a platform for people to show their chops, their skills. Actually, originally it was a dating site, believe it or not. But what the hell kind of a dating site was it? It didn't do well. And so YouTube changed its platform to become what it is now. A place where people can gather and get together. Originally, YouTube used to stand for express yourself. Now it's become go fuck yourself. That's the reason why I find it frustrating when I hear about all the craziness that's going on YouTube and how innocent people are getting hurt because of YouTube is just not important putting in place the tools to protect those people from being spoofed and spammed and ratted on and doxxed and all this horrible crap that YouTube allows to happen every single day. Why doesn't YouTube get its head out of its collective ass and do the right thing?
Cindy, I'm trying to tell you, Cindy, okay, this is how things get out of hand. The reason why I brought this up, okay, the reason why I'm trying to prove this point, Cindy, is because before the show happened, we had a long discussion about this fake Krista that's going around, all right? And how now all of a sudden, Cindy, these people are now targeting Krista. I'm just letting you know. All right. I'm just letting you know. I proved my point, and that was it. All right. Nobody hates anybody. Nobody hates anybody. We're trying to prove a point over here that what's going on over at Lolly Cunningham's is orchestrated. Okay.
We know that.
And Cindy, they're using you, and they're probably using other people.
Right. And they're spoofing you guys too. There are fake people running around. And the real people are getting all the blame for the behaviors of the fake people. It's despicable that Google, the most biggest
ask Cindy how I met her. Ask Cindy how I met her. This is why I'm bringing this up with Cindy. This is why. Sorry, Cindy, but this is why I had to specifically pick you out because the story goes on. The way I met Cindy was because somebody was going around with a fake noodles account threatening Cindy Lopez. I don't know if you remember that, Cindy. And I met you over at G Mango's. You were accusing me of stuff. Said, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Remember that, Cindy? And then David started threatening me. Remember that? That's why I'm making a big deal about this, Cindy. Okay? And it's happening again. And it's happening over at someone's channel.
Tiger Kitty, exactly. There are fake Tiger Kitties. There are fake Michelle Maries. There are fake noodles. And the point I'm trying to get at is that YouTube/Google is not even smart enough to realize that they need to find a way to protect the content creators from being made spoofed and faked. They have the tools, but for some reason, they're actually allowing it to happen. That's the problem. Because they want this drama content. It seems to be what they want. That's all they're focusing on is to click. They love it because it brings in advertisers. Oh, wait. No, we don't. Because you know why? Because the channels that are monetized get yellow goddamn dollar signs so they don't get ads running on them.
Let's be honest. Where this happening is happening over at Lolly Cunningham's channel, John's channel. Just letting you guys know, okay? Be very, very careful. They're trying to destroy alliances. They want to destroy friendships. This is highly orchestrated. Every single bit of it. This is what they want. And YouTube doesn't give a shit, Michelle. I'm going to tell you right now. Again, I get privacy complaints from people that don't even exist. And YouTube is telling me that this person, based on good faith, Michelle, is making these complaints based on good faith. How many people over here do you know who have good faith?
And that's another thing. YouTube is taking too much damn time out of people's lives. Okay, you got content creators that do panels 4, 5, 6 hours long. What in the hell are they doing with the rest of their day? Oh, there are other people's panels. They're not even taking care of their own personal needs. Tell me if that makes any sense. After all, I have a life outside of YouTube too, you know. It ain't much of a life, but it is my time when me and Lummy and Rusty can quietly relax, enjoy each other's company, and do fun things that don't end up being a YouTube event every time I walk out the door, or every time I have to go take a shit, or a piss, or every time I gotta go ahead and eat breakfast. I don't do all that streaming, unlike Honest Frank, showing me him eating this goddamn breakfast every friggin' morning when he was here. What a waste of time.
Right, Michelle. Good observation.
Bianca said this is ridiculous. Yes, it is. It is ridiculous. The whole situation with YouTube is ridiculous. Because YouTube has got the power to make things safer for the content creators. And they won't even enforce a Nick Collide function so that people cannot have the same channel name, same username. Instead, they allow people to create as many accounts as they want, as many fake accounts as they want, and they don't even do any kind of enforcement. Why does Google do this? It doesn't make any sense. And then the good content creators, when they report things, hold on, noodles. And when good people, rightfully people report impersonation and the other bullshit, they don't do anything about it either. Now, tell me, Google, why are you so mentally retarded? I don't understand that.
Michelle, it benefits them to not do anything, right? They've started a whole bunch of just people going after each other. They're creating accounts. It looks good for YouTube. It makes YouTube look like it has a lot of traffic, a lot of new people coming. When they try to sell advertisement on YouTube, it looks good for them. That's why they do it.
YouTube
why would they
or
allow?
Google had it good until their own advertising department messed up. Let me explain how. Again, they started taking TrueView ads from advertisers and putting them on websites outside of YouTube and running them in quarters head ads muted. So all that money that was being paid by advertisers to be advertising on YouTube had been going to other platforms. And YouTube basically has been, well, the money was supposed to be going for advertising on their platform. So now advertisers have told Google, we want our money back. And guess what their YouTube is doing? You bet.
Oh, so here's the thing.
They
We know where it's happening. We know who's doing it.
Because they
We know who's
realized that
doing
they
it.
fucked up.
But Michelle, we know who's doing it. We know where it's happening. Why can't we just report these people?
Because they don't listen to the reports. That's the other thing. Team YouTube, they send you to Twitter, but you try to send feedback to the standard procedure for monetized channels. All they do is they read you a script. They don't have any actual built people to actually make changes.
But here's the thing, Michelle. They're telling you to do a job that they should hire someone to do, and they're not even paying you to do it.
But they're not hiring anybody to help in doing the job. All the people that are on YouTube do is push you to their websites.
Michelle, imagine if I was working on a garbage truck. All right, imagine if I'm working on a garbage truck, and I see you walking down the street, and I say, "Hey, listen, come help me out. Come help me out," and then I don't pay you.
YouTube has become a landfill, and you've been dumping your garbage truck in it. Ladies and gentlemen,
I really hope that this lawsuit pops off against YouTube. I really do.
Yeah. So, I mean, guys, look. I would like to see YouTube clean up its act, and their teams at Google have got to finally do that. 1, no more multiple accounts under the same email address unless they're verified. First thing. Second thing is,
all right, well, this is what we need to do, Michelle. This is what we need to do.
People allowed to have the same name on their platform. So MicheleMarieDalene, or MicheleMarieDalene, the first one gets to keep her name safe.
Michelle, you need Krista to verify everybody that comes into Wally Cunningham's stream as the real person. Tell her to take screenshots. Tell her to do all this stuff, okay? Then we will report it. We will report it.
The thing is, Noodles, is why aren't her mods, I'm talking about not just Krista's, but other mods, why aren't they doing their job of using the verification tool?
They are trolls, and I guarantee you most of them are
to keep the ability to go to a person's channel so we can verify them. Now, that is a great tool, but of course, the thing is that YouTubers and their mods need to make use of this tool. We fought hard to keep it after they took it away from mods.
They are besmirching people's good names like Cindy Lopez over at Lolly Cunningham's.
I understand that. I get that. Rick wants to come up now. Rick, I don't know if this is the time right now to come up. I really don't think this is the right time. But I would definitely like to get other people that already have the link up, because Rick doesn't have the link. But, Krista.
Yeah, get some of the ladies up here. And ask them what they think about this, Michelle. And specifically point out Wally Cunningham's channel. I'm telling you, Michelle. Do not freeze over the fact that it's not happening at Lolly's. This is all happening at Lolly's.
I heard you. I get it.
and her fat husband, John, is helping out. Fat husband, John, is helping out.
Skynet has the link. He can come up here. He has the link. Paul has the link. It's the panel that all the trusted people have.
They don't care about you anymore, Michelle. They don't care about you anymore because you're not getting naked for them anymore, Michelle. You're not stripping naked for them, so therefore they don't care anymore.
No, we're not. But you know what? Okay, notice. Let's get back to the main point here. All right. The point I'm trying to get at, which is different than the point you're getting at, so let's try to get back on the same page. Yes, Lolly and her John Camilla's channel is definitely a cesspit, from what I'm hearing. I've never been there. I don't actually know what it's like. But given what a lot of the panels are on YouTube, it more than likely is it's probably more like a dumpster fire, without a doubt. Okay? But this is not their channel, and I would like to continue to see this channel grow in a way that is positive. But I'm trying to say is that you as the company need to also, one, prevent repeating or reusing of people's names by other people without
Michelle,
verification.
right now as we speak, somebody's starting up a live stream and they said they're going to call my boss to try to get me fired, Michelle, on YouTube. YouTube is allowing this right now.
Again, that's what I'm trying to get at, Noodles. But you keep talking about everything else. You're so fixated on Lolly's channel, you're missing the whole picture. It's like you're going to the Washington Tunnel and you don't see the exit. Okay? I'm trying to help you understand one thing. The biggest problem is that YouTube/Google is not helping us because they don't enforce Nick Collide. They don't prevent people from making fake channel names, fake personas, and to try to mislead other people. That's what they should be doing. They have the power to do that. The real MicheleMarieDalene, which is me, has been verified. Not only because I have an AdSense account and I had to verify for tax purposes, but because the fact is I also had to give them my ID card, I had to give them my banking information. This is information that Google has on hand. And then another person comes on and signs this MicheleMarieDalene. They should go, whoa, wait a minute, wait, different email address? You're using somebody else's name. I'm sorry. I need to see ID, please. I need to see confirmation that you really say you are the other MicheleMarieDalene when you're not. They don't do that. They don't want to do that. Like you said, for them, they want us to be a giant dumpster fire, garbage pit, landfill. They don't care. And it's affecting the good content creators who are getting hurt in the process.
There's no one here that's going to stick up for you. You don't have any representation. The only person that can represent you is you, and YouTube doesn't even know if it's you or not. This is how stupid it is.
If this Chatterbait, for example, did verify my ID, as did YouTube for tax purposes, how come they don't give us a goddamn verified check mark? We are verified!
Michelle, they don't want that. You don't understand, Michelle. They do not want that. They want you to lose your channel, Michelle. They want you to work for them for nothing, for peanuts. They don't want you to be Mr. Beast. They already have a Mr. Beast. They don't need another one. They don't need 500 of them.
I haven't even begun to talk about the monetization. But if you want to get in that area, I've certainly hammered that one multiple times already.
Oh yeah!
I mean, it's disgusting. It's disgusting that Google isn't helping us to keep this platform safe. How many content creators out of frustration ended up losing their lives? How many content creators had their lives destroyed because of this action of these people that YouTube is endorsing?
You know who you should talk to? Talk to Cindy Lopez and ask her what happened to her over the past couple of years.
What we need to talk to is we need to talk to the chief executive officer of Google and get him to get off his fat ass and start focusing on protecting content creators from these bullshit that's allowed to happen on YouTube over and over again.
So you'll always have people like lollycogging him. How do you stop them from doing what Lolly Cunningham does? I don't know.
What's that now? How do I stop
You'll
them?
always have
the problem
a
is YouTube is I don't have the tools to stop the fakes. I don't have the tools to shut them down. The people who have the tools to do all that are not doing their job at Google/YouTube. Because YouTube has become as bad as any drama platform you can imagine. Now, when I started out YouTube was a completely different ball of wax. It was completely different. It was a nicer place. Oh, yeah, there were some bad channels, but we knew that. But back in 2010... But this is ridiculous. I mean, I'm getting dragged into this every day. Of course I'm not going to stream as many shows every day. Number one, I don't have the patience.
Get one of those plates and break it. Get one of Wally's plates and break it. I'm sorry. You're going to have to get rid of these plates. You're going to have to break these plates. Okay.
I have accidentally dropped plates on the floor, but not deliberately broken them. Noodles, leave the plates alone. They're not even the point here. You're missing the point.
All right.
You're missing the point. That's what I'm trying to get at. You're so fixated on the Lolly channel. What about the other channels?
Next time I come over there, I don't see those plates. Those plates are going to drive me crazy. And I'm going to start smashing them.
What about the victims of YouTube stupidity? What about them? The victims. You're not talking about the victims. You're talking about the ones in the oppressors, the ones that are creating the problem. What about the innocent victims who have suffered because of the stupidity of the platform itself? What about them? You were a victim. I was a victim. Krista's a victim. Blazing Leo's a victim. What kind of recourse do we get against a platform that allows this behavior to continue over and over and over again?
Well, YouTube will probably just tell you, go to the police. And then the police will tell you, get off of YouTube. It's a win-win for everybody, Michelle.
No, it's not. It's not a win-win for anybody. Remember, the Department of Justice is already investigating YouTube for monopolistic practices and Federal Trade Commission for deceptive practices. But the people that really should be investigating YouTube is the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States, for example. Where the hell are they? I want to see. I'm sorry, Noodles, but I really do think that Google is not exactly doing anybody any favors on this platform. I really don't. The sad truth is, guys, this is one of the reasons why I might be moving the show to my Kick channel instead, and just doing the videos over here. I don't have the patience to deal with this bullshit anymore. I really don't. I wanted to keep this channel a friendly channel, and I still do. But the thing is that Google/YouTube is not helping the content creators. We're innocent victims that are getting hurt. And they don't want to do a thing to stop the bad people. Even when you report crimes against you or against a person for cyberbullying or stalking or whatever, YouTube won't react. YouTube will not investigate. YouTube will not fix it. They tell you to go to your local police department. Your local police department, depending on which community you're in, may not have the resources to even begin to chase down the problem.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Michelle, you got jealous assholes out there like the chairman who are jealous of my lifestyle, and the guy just attacks me. He makes up frivolous claims about me, and then does live streams and just stares into the camera. Like, YouTube needs to get rid of people like that. They're not producing anything.
First of all, I don't know who the hell you are, Bert Toast, but I'm about to turn you into a memory called "This is Ridiculous." You're judging me? You're judging me? The fuck you are. I'm serious.
Bunch of jealous bastards.
I can't believe that these people are judging me. People, let's be honest here. There's a lot of things on YouTube that need to be fixed. And the CEO is not doing a damn thing about it. And Google's CEO, which is in charge of everything, including AdSense, isn't doing a damn thing about it. And Alphabet, who owns Google, which is a subdivision of Alphabet, I don't know what else Alphabet runs, isn't doing a damn thing about it. We need to get Google/YouTube/Alphabet to start helping us to protect what is right from being damaged or discredited by people that don't care to play by the rules. Okay? I mean, that's the truth, guys. And I do wish to God that I could continue to do a good show as we have been. But there are times I have to bring up things that are not fun. And this is an issue that is becoming a problem more and more as my channel grows, as more people join it. There are bad people that have no desire to see my channel be anything but a memory. A greasy spot on YouTube's roster of channels that were and are no more. It's because they don't like the fact that I am doing something that a lot of them have the ability to do, but don't want to put the work in. So please, don't get mad at me for being angry. Google reviewers. Google reviewers. I'm talking to you, the ones that will review this content. Your company has got to start helping us by helping us to catch the people that are stealing our names, catch the people that are creating multiple troll accounts, catch the people that are basically misrepresenting us without our consent. Your company has got to start listening more to the complaints when we file our reports. You guys have got to do this. Because until you do, more and more people are going to be hurt by bad people on your platform. And you've got to do something. Bring this video to your supervisors, your superiors. Let them see this. Ask them to contact us and let's do a survey on it. Content creators are part of the creators program. We do surveys. This should be a survey. What do you think YouTube should do about fake accounts, troll accounts, people that are misrepresenting other people, stealing their names, stealing their identities, doing horrible, despicable things to them? What should we do to protect the innocent from those that are clearly destroying the platform and making it terrible for everybody? That's what I want to say. So I respect the reviewer. You have a hard day. I'm sorry I gave you an earache, but please, you got to help the channels a bit. We need your help. The resources have got to be given out. Your company has got a lot of money. That is, even if you're a contracted employee, your company, which works with YouTube and Google, they need to speak up on this. Because innocent people are getting hurt, and it's not fair to anybody. So I hope whoever reviews this video, because I know it's got a yellow dollar sign, and Dollars and Donuts, it's got a yellow dollar sign. You know it does. I know it does. And that's another thing. The content creators that work hard to make content that meets your terms of service. Is that you keep asking us to run more ads, but with yellow dollar signs we can't run ads. It isn't going to do any good. They'll never go out, right? So, if you want us to run ads, you give us yellow dollar signs. Here's what I say. Run the ads, and then keep an eye on how much money is being made, or would be made. And then when you review the content, you give us the green dollar signs, pay us the revenue that we are justifiably deserve. If the video is not acceptable for the public consumption, as limited no ads will remain, then that's fine. You got to give the money back to the companies that paid into it. Okay? If you've got, 30 days or years, it doesn't really affect you guys. It really is important. YouTube has got to do this. Otherwise, content creators, the legitimately hardworking ones, are going to stop being on your platform. They're going to keep leaving YouTube. And then one day YouTube is going to be like MySpace. It's going to be quiet and dead. And no one's going to be there anymore because they feel like they're not getting any kind of representation or support from the company that they're supposed to be partner with. The YouTube Partner Program was supposed to be just that. We're supposed to be working together. And the company's got to start seriously helping us to do a better job. Thank you. And I think it also would be great if other people would like to come up on the panel too. Tiger Kitty, Mojo, Jojo, Andrew S, Bianca, you all have the link. Let's discuss this. Let's get a talk going. I don't want to hear any more about Lolly. I don't want to hear any more about John. I don't want to hear any more about other channels I'm not part of. And I never will be part of. I don't want to hear about them. Let's focus on the people that are here. And only the people that are here, Noodles. Right now, for example, Cindy has not said anything bad here. And Cindy is being respectful. I'm not worried about the ones that are respectful. I want to see those that are respectful have a place that they can come and hang out and not feel like they have to be constantly subjugated to this terrible, terrible drama garbage day in and day out. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mojo. Now, like I said, we're going to try to keep growing this channel in a positive way. And let's keep doing that. Let's aim for the good content. And let's see, who else do we have here? No new messages from anybody. No PayPal donations. No, nothing right now. But, you know what? We're going to keep working on good content. We made last night's show, we did very well. We covered a lot of topics. A lot of people were very receptive to last night's show. Megan Fox made a big difference. Coming up, we all had a good time. He doesn't run this channel. He has his own channels that he runs. I don't think it's fair to have to do any of this business like that. But what I've said true to the Google reviewer is just as true. YouTube, the company, has access to all of our email addresses. YouTube, the company, has access to YouTube itself. YouTube they can go ahead and verify if someone's using the same name as another person, and request and require that all content creators have to submit ID. There is no reason they can't do this. Almost all cell phones have cameras now. They can go ahead and get copies of people's driver's license and IDs. However, I will be honest, if they do this, then they need to make sure that the people's ID stays safe and secure out of the hands of bad people. Yes, he helps. And no, I am definitely a lone agent. I'm not part of any one particular one community. I am a free agent. I go where I want. This Virgo is an independent, thinking, very, very analytical person who studies things and sees where things are going and what's wrong. And I'm going to tell you where it is, what it is, and how it is. And I don't care if other people like it or not. That's just the way it is. Now, let's see if anyone's coming on panel. I think Tiger Kitty did come up, and then I missed it. So let's come on up, Tiger Kitty. Bianca, Andrew. Okay, well, there's Tiger Kitty anyway. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
Sorry I missed your first summons.
It wasn't you, it was me. I clicked the wrong link. There's so many links, I clicked the wrong one.
I understand that. Yeah, I try to keep it simple. Maybe we should make a big table of contents.
Well, happy Friday to you, Noodles, and everybody. Woo!
The problem is we made a big list of links. There are some links for some channel content that we want to keep separate from the other channel content. So if we created a table of contents of links, then it would just be a giant mess anyway. For example, the women's group link, we want to keep different from the other link. The well group link, we want to keep different from the other link because, the well group doesn't actually meet on Google Meets anyway. But still, the main reason we do all the links is we want to try to keep the bad people from finding ways to exploit the Google Meets panel. Mojo says, Tiger, you sound pesky like you are in being served.
Oh, you're being served.
I don't know much about that show. I just know a bit by name.
I used to love it.
Yeah.
So here's my view on this topic, by the way, is it's easy in your channel, Michelle, to check if someone's fake or not, because everyone has a wrench, so everyone has the ability
to... all those can go to people's channels and check. All the mods can click on go to channel of the person they wonder about, and they can check their status. However, did you know originally Google was going to take that feature away completely? Me and many other YouTube content creators fought hard to keep that feature. Originally, it was to prevent sub for sub, but the thing was, that's why they were going to take it away. But we pointed out to YouTube, we need that feature to help moderate and keep the channel safe from bad fakes. Now YouTube needs to add additional features on their back end to protect us even more.
Morning, Rick. And then another thing I was going to say is you've got these people coming in your chat, like Hard Wrangler, take Noodles wrench away for a week, blah, 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 blah. How about you come in under your real name and not a fake account name and say that?
Because they're afraid that they're going to get hurt.
We can't take you seriously if you're coming in under fake names. So, you know, what's the point in even making a fake name and coming in Michelle's chat and saying shit like that when everyone knows it's a fake name?
Gardner Earth Guy, that's not really very easily to do, but they certainly can check people's driver's licenses and IDs and only allow you to have one name per account. And if your name is a duplicate of another name, they could just say, I'm sorry, but that name already exists. Come up with another one.
And then another thing, Michelle, is I'm a bit worried about Krista. I know what she's doing, and I support her, but we can't protect Krista if she's not here. So when she's venturing out and going places, or that she's a grown woman, she can do exactly what she wants.
Right, she's doing everything that Noodles wanted me to do. To go out there. She's doing everything that Noodles wanted me to do. Start going to other people's panel and introducing myself.
Yeah, but
and some of the troll accounts are doing the same thing to defame her and make her look bad.
Yeah, I know. My advice to Krista would be cut your losses. You've done pretty well over there, and keep away from the drama and the shit. It's just not worth it. But that's up to Krista. She's a grown woman, like I said. She wants to go over there. She knows she's getting trolled. We can't do nothing about it if it's not at your channel, Michelle.
Yeah.
So she's kind of on her own.
But what I don't understand is why Google itself doesn't help by 1, listening to our reports, 2, require verification of all people who sign up with a form of physical ID being scanned in, like driver's license and things like that, 2, prevent nickname collision. In other words, not 2 people with the same name. That should not be allowing that. And they should be saying, I'm sorry, but if you got 2 Tiger Kitties, and we already know that the first Tiger Kitty has already submitted ID, and now you're claiming yourself to be Tiger Kitty, let's see your ID. Let's see your driver's license. Let's verify if you're the same Tiger Kitty at the same address. And if you're not, they should just say, regardless, you can't have the same name. They need to protect...
Krista, you're doing nothing wrong, honey, really. It's just unfortunate that's the nature of the beast on YouTube.
Hey, YouTube is a giant landfill it's become. And that's the sad truth. Is that YouTube can clean it up, but they won't do it.
I mean, somebody came on your stream last night and said to us, stop trolling Krista. I mean, so we're getting the blame for trolling fucking Krista.
I just don't know why they're doing that. Personally, except that they want to get back at me, you, Noodles, Blazing Leo, and a few other people that they don't like. And it's really sad. It shouldn't even be a thing. It really shouldn't be. I don't understand why they don't do something about this.
I don't know. Krista, I find you you're very vulnerable, I think is the word I'm looking for.
I think everybody's vulnerable, Tiger Kitty.
Well, yeah, but I find Krista quite vulnerable. I just worry that she's being used as a prop here.
She's a pawn. She's being used as a pawn. Because they know
she's going to come back here and say it. Yeah, outspoken Krista. It was the Queen of something. Oh, I can't remember. Not the Queen of YouTube. She changed her name. She blamed us.
Yeah. Well.
Good morning, Colin.
How you doing?
It's just I get what you're doing, Krista, and part of me really.
I've been well. I've been doing okay. I'm talking about the people on the side chat there.
It's funny that Krista all of a sudden is being targeted because no one targeted Krista before. And now she's being targeted.
Yes, Tim and Jim, that's what we're trying to be warn Krista about. That these people will not stop until they destroy her life. They destroyed Etika's life. They destroyed so many other content people's life. They've destroyed Rick's life. They don't stop because they think they can get away with it. And they haven't because YouTube itself hasn't been putting the foot down.
Right, Tiger, you see what I'm doing up here, right?
Yeah.
The theme and stuff. So when people say, I'm working and I'm trying to help, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Krista, you're a grown woman. You do what you want to do, Krista, but I'm just worried. People are worried. Not just me, a lot of people.
What wrong did I ever do to anybody on YouTube? Why did they target me? Why did they target Tiger Kitty? Why did they target Blazing Leo? Why are they targeting Rick? We all know it was not Rick who was guilty of the crime, but his ex-husband. Why are they targeting him? Because
I was targeted for defending you, Michelle. That's how that all started. And not going along with everyone else when they thought it was funny to do certain stuff.
Rick,
I know exactly what. I didn't go along with the crew.
I have to send you a DM link for this panel. I have to send it to you in Discord. I cannot publicly give it here because of the bad people in the past that ruined that option. So let me copy this link and I'll send it to you. But please make sure that your volume on your microphone is turned down. I know that unintentionally you tend to yell on your microphone, and it really hurts everybody's hearing when you do that. So let's see if I can find your name here. Let's see. RICK. Yeah, I got it. Here's the link. And by the way, Rick, I'm never going to join your Discord because I don't want to get stuck with that. After today's show, we'll have to generate a new link for this show because we know what's going to happen with the bad people coming in here again. And
absolutely.
For a short time, we'll let Rick come up, but just please adjust their volume.
Adjust your volume.
Bianca, I'd like you to come up too. I've been asking you and Andrew as well to come up.
We had a good laugh
after today's show,
I enjoyed the stream last night, Michelle, by the way.
We had an excellent stream last night.
Yeah, you got some good donations, and it's good to see Tommy again.
Yeah, Tommy came back because he was surprised at the positive changes that we're trying to do to this channel.
I know. He said he didn't like when people were mean to you all the time.
Of course not.
Well, maybe he'll come round a bit more now. People have stopped picking on you. Some people don't like to watch that, Michelle. It's not nice.
All right. Let me rescind the comment to Rick. All I'm saying is this, guys, is that
Andrew, he is. I gave a 200 whatever currency he's in. Norway or something?
Suggestion deleted. All right. I will let Rick be on one time, and after this, we're regenerating a new link. We're only having you on one time. That's right. You see, he redecorated the house a bit, or at least from a different angle.
Oh, he's cleaning again. What a surprise.
Okay. How you doing?
He's got OCD.
I just gonna put this out in the bin in a minute.
All right, he's putting his rubbish out. He's been vacuuming by the looks of things. Yeah, Andrew, he's from Norway.
Yeah.
Nice guy. He said he was trying to come around a bit more, Michelle. Now things are different, so.
Guys, after the show, we're regenerating a new link for the panel.
Because
I'm telling you anyway. I was having
you said, Michelle. Rick asked if, how are you, Michelle?
I'm doing all right. We had a good show last night. And I finally kind of caught up with a little bit about what that dream I mentioned yesterday was about with the polar bears and stuff. I figured it out finally. So let me give it to you very short and sweet. The people that were invited to the enclave, of course, I didn't see what I looked like because I was actually the hostess hosting it. I was telling them that we're going to be wanting to focus on people to help us get people to be aware that climate change, that humankind is not going to be able to stop it without the help of the weather sorceress team. That they need magic and mages and sorcerers to make changes. That science in only way is a branch of sorcery, and that we need to work together to protect the earth from the craziness that the World Economic Forum and others have been trying to put on people's lives. And the security guard detail are polar bears. That's what their jobs were, to protect the Snow Queen from being hurt. But
this is a dream, yeah? This is a dream you had?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, massive baths are not good for them. What are you talking about? Only got called because of pathetic judicial system.
Come on, let's. We can't keep going over the same old stuff.
Well, let me just say this much. What about the YouTube side of the system? YouTube is allowing bad people to come up on this platform and destroy lives of people too. So, I mean, I don't know if you can really blame any one particular group for that.
Michelle, people keep on typing me out in your chat, and now...
What's that?
People keep on timing me out in the chat, and it's not fair.
Yeah, it's not. Can I have the link so I can get Rick off panel? No, Rick hasn't said anything yet, except hello. I wonder what Rick thinks. What Rick thinks about all this. He's also been targeted on YouTube, so let's let Rick know, or let Rick speak what he thinks about what's going on overall.
Well, I've got community strike on my channel at the moment, so I can't go live. I think it's sickening.
You're not moving, Rick. I thought you were moving.
Yeah, I am moving. It's going to take another year or stuff like that.
Are you moving because you got a better apartment, or are you moving because of the people on YouTube that have been ruining your life?
All the people that's ruining my life.
I mean, that's real. Like, that's kind of... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of... That's his real life, people. You know.
It's going on, yeah?
Yeah, it does. It'll go in a minute, right?
Well, I gotta say one thing is that, like I said earlier, is that YouTube needs to get its head out of its ass and do the right thing for once.
Right, but Michelle, let's on your occasion, Michelle, what started all this? We were doing really well. You didn't have any shit rolling, and now this shit started rolling in. What changed? The only thing that changed is that
because we changed because we basically took Lolly's wrench away.
So was it worth her being here in the first fucking place? I mean,
I don't even know why Lolly even originally came back in the first place, but the fact of the matter is Lolly and Noodles don't like each other. And that's kind of how it all started.
Well, I'd say...
So, question. You think Lolly likes you? You think Lolly likes you?
I don't think Lolly likes Michelle at all.
I don't know if Lolly likes me or not, but I'm just saying is that it seems kind of odd what's going on.
Right. She said she spoke to you yesterday, Michelle.
She told me yesterday because you're still drinking Noodles Kool-Aid. And the stuff he keeps telling you. That I don't want to be part of that show, she said.
I've got so much medication. fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time last night, Mojo. It was nice having you here and things like that. And I really did have a good time. And I'd like to have a good time every morning. But this issue just came up because I'm growing concerned for Krista's safety. And I don't think that people realize just how toxic YouTube has become. And that's why we're addressing it today.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Michelle, that I think, like, there's people on here I don't like. I hate Yam Rant, but I don't sit and talk about him 24 hours a day and start live streams up about him. Like, my whole life is dedicated to Yam Rant. Lolly is obsessed. Yeah. He's obsessed with noodles. It's not normal.
Are you still friends with Noodles? I haven't seen Matt Taylor around. I haven't talked to Androgyny either. Convid is definitely blocked for some of the stuff he's done on this channel. So I would just say of those three, I haven't heard anything from in a while.
It's a shame. I liked Convid at first.
Yeah.
Anyway, Michelle, what are your plans this weekend?
Yeah.
What are your plans?
Well, Saturday night we're supposed to be playing the World of Warcraft video and then put it up as a premiere. Some of the people have to work a little later, and so I asked the group if they would like to play the game at 8 o'clock because we can play it late if, into the next day. And so I haven't heard anybody confirm if they want to play at 8 o'clock because Human Body said she had to work late. So,
guys, I'm fed up with this. Why have you got Red on here?
What, you hate Red? He's not on the panel, Rich.
No, but you say...
Red said, help Mr. T, Rick Burt, CP evidence. Well, what is that going to do with the show right now, guys? I don't know, guys.
Michelle, don't stress out, okay? Things are still a lot better than they were. Everything's fine. You don't have to worry. Little minor hit.
Well, unfortunately, I do worry because of the fact is that YouTube is allowing this to continue.
Right.
They like drama.
I know, but we can't stop Krista going where she wants to go. So you're going to hear tackling back from Krista. It's just they're using her to do that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's 11:39. We got 20 minutes to go. Do you want to cover something else real quick before we go? Because this whole stream has really been kind of disappointing. I'll keep it on Kick. I don't even think it's going to make any money on YouTube anyway. I got a feeling they're going to just...
You just addressed some subjects today. Don't worry, Michelle.
Yeah. I really seriously want to see these shows be a different thing than the typical YouTube fare has become lately. I really do want to see a show that's more positive energy. And that's what I want to do. But like I said, there are times I have to cover things that are just as depressing as finding out that a loved one's got an incurable disease and that you can't do anything about it except watch them decay and pass away. Yeah. And it's heartbreaking, and it's just upsetting to me.
I know, but shit happens, Michelle. World we live in.
Yeah.
You're doing good, though, Michelle.
I mean, like, one day, there will be a day when their YouTube itself, because of its own stupidity, will be no more.
Why don't you come on my Discord, Michelle?
Yeah. Red, we're not even talking about Rick. I think you're missing the point, Red. Okay? Anyway.
So everybody, Silvermoon on Sunday, 7 o'clock.
Yes, we are still doing Silvermoon on Sunday. We got the Beatles. We got the Beatles Blue album this time.
Woo, yeah.
So that should be interesting. And then, of course, I think Brian PC ordered another mixer. I gave him my address so that he had the information where to ship it to the right address.
Right, okay. Good morning, Out on the Wire.
How you doing out on the wire?
I'm not missing the point, so they check trolling you, Michelle.
Well, Mojo, I'm not worried about those people so much, but I'm saying this is in general, is that YouTube is allowing people to destroy other people's lives, and they're not helping us by giving us the tools to protect ourselves from these kind of people, these predatory people. I'm not talking about what Rick is supposed to be guilty of. I'm talking about in general other people that are doing something similar to what Rick is doing, but doing it to adults instead, and children. When they go out there and they deliberately ruin people's lives. That's what I find disgusting.
Yeah.
I never even watched it anyway.
That bloody echo.
Okay. To the intro. We'll talk later on Discord or on Twitter. I don't know which one. But anyway.
He's on Discord.
We still want to work on making Silvermoon Radio even more awesome. And we're going to make it better.
We need albums, records, vinyls.
Right.
That echo is what I added.
The echo, yeah.
And the second turntable set with the mixer so that we can actually be able to shuffle between songs and records. Could be a nice tool for the job. And maybe even add in some ability to actually get some homemade advertisements to fit into the program to make it even more like the real deal.
Attacked for no reason.
How you doing, Dawson Twinkle Campos? How you doing today?
Why is there only one on here, not everyone else?
It's echoing for everyone, if that's what you said.
Yeah.
Depending on how loud you are. If you're a little bit more quiet, it doesn't echo so much.
Oh my God, I
Don't whisper.
Well, I feel kind of bad. Like, I kind of encouraged, Krista to try social media. And now I feel like I feel guilty because all the craziness that has ensued because of that.
But Krista's having fun. I mean, Krista should do her own stream, 100%. And then her mod should be taking out all the shit.
Yeah. And she should definitely not be going on other people's channel that she doesn't know about.
Or she shouldn't be going to people's that she's been warned about.
That's why I don't even go on anyone else's panels. I don't want to deal with the fake bullshit that comes up. But I will comment on videos in the comment section. I do comment on them.
But Smecklecat was over at Lolly saying, I don't blame you, Lolly. Yeah, you done nothing wrong, Lolly. Yeah, Lolly.
I don't even see any comments here by Smecklecat at all. Why does it look like
he's a good friend? He is, isn't he? He treats you like a family member, apparently.
Yeah. So where are you seeing this coming? Because I didn't even see that one.
I can't even go live on my channel at the moment.
Why?
Yeah. Okay.
Because I got a community strike.
Oh.
Andrew said, "Good day, Brian. Did not see you on." Yeah, he's been on for a little while. Thanks, Brian PC, for coming to the show. We really do appreciate you being here.
I don't think I'm gonna come back anyway.
Really? I would reinvent myself if I was you, Rick, and I wouldn't go on camera.
Krista says,
Change the name.
Stop. And Michelle, you did nothing wrong. Even if you didn't encourage it, and I decided to do it, probably would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, Krista knows. It's not your fault, Michelle. It's the troll's fault. Don't blame you. You've done nothing wrong ever, Michelle. Come on.
I have not done nothing wrong either. I just want to come up on panels.
Well, that's what moderators do, Krista. That's why we need our moderators. That's why we have we have to have our moderators. They're essential. And a lot of times we keep forgetting that. But we need our moderators. They're essential to our programs and our sanity.
I just want to talk to people.
I know you're lonely, Rick, but you have to understand, you're English. I was brought up in England, you're English. That the once you've been involved, even though you weren't involved like that, but it kind of is icky. And people are going to find it very hard to get over the fact that you were involved in that.
Rick hasn't said a single word, guys. Even in the side chat here.
I wasn't even around when Martin did it. It all happened up his sister-in-law's.
Well, unfortunately, Rick.
All right, moderators. I think we need to make sure to really get ready to go ahead and take some more barrels of garbage out, if you know what I mean. I think we need to start cleaning house again.
Yeah, that "stop existing," Rick, is very disgusting comment. I think that should be removed. You can't say that on here. Don't say that.
Anyway, so
Actually,
I'm not going to keep the show. I'm not going to keep the show on YouTube. I'm not even gonna bother to try monetizing it. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna leave it on Kick. I'm just gonna leave the show on Kick because it's streaming on Kick right now too. Because we need to grow the Kick channel, and I really want to remind people that we want to really grow the Kick channel too. Because there we can have more fun content. We can get the music. We got the movies. We got even this morning show right now is being simulcasted on the Kick as well.
Anyway,
what's that?
I wanted to speak to Dave anyway, but he's not talking at the moment.
He's at work, I think. Rick, he's working. Yeah. He's here, but he's working.
He's listening anyway. Go ahead, Rick.
No, don't worry about that.
Perhaps talk to him in private, Rick.
Well, after this stream, we're going to retire this link. We're going to generate a new link for the group.
What happened then? I must have missed something that happened.
And then I have to go ahead and start sending it out to everybody again, all over again by hand. For example, Mojo has to be emailed. Andrew has to be emailed. Seasons have to be emailed. So you don't have to generate a new link. Ranch doesn't come on it.
Yeah, I can just say that.
Who is this Mojo Jojo that doesn't even know the fucking facts?
Right. And she's not on the panel, or she's not in the group, so she can't find the facts. Because
Get her up on here. Get her up on here.
She's English, Rick.
No, I'm Welsh.
Get her up on there. I don't think she wants to come up today. She was here yesterday. Let's not argue, eh?
Yeah. Well,
Really,
anyway.
you can't smash my head in. Come on then.
Rick, don't.
Really, Red?
No one's smashing anybody's
Do
fucking
you
head
think?
in.
Do
Come
you
on.
think, Tiger
Right.
Kitty, we should keep the stream up on YouTube, or should we just take it off of YouTube?
I didn't see the first bit. Did something happen? I mean, I haven't seen anything bad happen. But
It wasn't anything bad, but I think YouTube would probably say it's too cringy to be monetized.
What's cringy about it?
If you put the age restriction up to 18, it'd be fine.
Oh, but it can't be monetized on the stream if it's 18 plus.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Yes,
No,
it
you
can.
can't. No, you can't. I already went through this with YouTube. They will
No,
not.
no,
They will not allow direct.
Michelle, listen, you are already monetized, so just put it down to 18 and the views will come in.
That's true. If you put it on an 18.
Well, I don't think it really matters
I haven't
anyway.
seen anything bad that's happened since I've been here, but I was late.
No, it hasn't been anything bad, but it just is not the kind of morning show that I would normally like to have.
Well, you've got a lot of viewers, Michelle, so people are interested in the topic.
Yeah, I know, but they haven't even had a chance to even see the ads because it's already limited no ads.
Oh, goodness. Who cares about their stupid dollar or whatever it is? Stuff it up your ass, YouTube. You don't want your dollar. I'll give you a fucking
YouTube won't
dollar.
fix it.
How much do you get from YouTube if this got monetized?
Average,
Couple of dollars?
I get about $7 per 1,000 views.
Well, you don't even get 1,000 views, do you?
No, with all my content every day, probably, no, I'd probably get about 500, so I'd probably make $3.50. If they had given us a green dollar sign from the very beginning. They're not paying us.
This happens every day, Michelle, so let's just accept the fact that you are going to get the yellow dollar sign every day. That's just part of it. That's what's going to happen every day.
This is why I wanted to come up all the time, Michelle, to stop the trolls coming into your chat all the time.
Well, I don't know. How often do you get yellow dollar signs, Rick? Or yellow pound signs, whatever the case may be?
I don't get any because I'm not monetized yet.
I thought you were monetized.
No, I lost my fucking channel.
Oh.
I lost my other channel.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
The trolls. Now I'm up to 620 subscribers at the moment.
That's enough to get monetized as long as you have the viewer requirement.
It's not. No, it's not.
You're so hot, Rick. You're so hot.
Hi, penis.
Yeah.
I want to rub Rick just to his kneecap and then go right in between his legs.
You stop this now, please, Dave.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of get ready to just wrap up the stream, but I'll keep the panel open for the panel to talk.
Why don't you just keep on going? We're having a good conversation.
I'll tell you why, because I know Michelle very well. She's kind of stressed at the minute, I can tell. She hasn't enjoyed the way...
And when I end the stream, guys, I will come back and we'll talk off camera. Because these trolls are really starting to upset me a lot.
And her side chat is being...
So I'll be right back, guys.
Stay here. Don't go anywhere, Rick.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys can keep talking while I'm over here, okay? Thank you.
Yeah.
She'll be back.
Yeah, I'm just
Bye,
gonna...
everyone. Have a good day.
Okay, so I'll be back in a little bit over there and a little later on, guys. Look, the people here, they're saying all the horrible stuff. Please stop, okay? Please, just stop. You know, I'm already feeling pretty bad, okay? I've already been hearing some very disturbing comments this morning and in this panel and the side chat and the concerns going on in my life that I'm not even discussing here. And I really want to see let's have a good show. I really would like to see a good content. But, you know, sometimes, like I said, you gotta cover stuff that's uncomfortable. And I don't even know if this content is even gonna really be able to keep this on YouTube. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. Well, it does get me down. I'm sorry. It does. It gets me down. Because all YouTube ever does, YouTube itself has got the tools to help the content creators. And they won't. And the content creators have to get dragged into things that they really shouldn't even have to be involved with. You know, and I'm concerned because a friend of mine is involved with something, and that is it's growing legs, and it's gonna get worse and worse and worse for her, and that worries me so much. And I don't know if anybody really understands that, but it does worry me. Well, anyway, guys, Kick, I will fight. I do. We do Sunday night on Kick at 7 p.m. And if you guys would like to join us there, we'd love to have you come over and Kick with us. It's a free program. It's a free site, and we really would love to see more people be part of it. And Angela, I'll talk to you either on Twitter or on Discord. Brian PC, I sent you my email address, my mailing address for any packages you decide to send outside of the Amazon wish list. I do like that one mixer I did pick because it was small and slim. But the one you picked was even more along the lines of what I was looking for. That runs on 12 volts DC directly, and is also got a lot of nice features too. Right now, Mr. T, I don't know. I'll have to send it to you later on. DM me up on Discord. I guess we can keep the same link as what's the existing panel. So that's all I can say. All right, guys. For everybody who had to has felt the negative vibes, I apologize for that. But for now, we'll all talk tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys.